Ever since I started earning, my main goal was to upskill and make the most out of every penny. Most of my money went into buying online courses, and as someone who wishes to make a career online, I know how important it feels to take up these courses. College never really helped us with skills that can be applied in real time jobs, and so we were left as headless chickens on graduation, trying to gain as many skills as we can online. I was of the same belief until I realized courses are only helpful when you're passionately invested in learning something or obsessed about it enough to do it alone. Most courses won't give you much accountability or the environment to keep showing up every day, so the only thing you can count on is willpower, which is questionable when you are new to something and are still trying to figure out what is worthy of your time. So, I took up some basic freelancing and writing related courses as a beginner. The freelancing course by Saheli Chatterjee helped me to start my journey online. I learned the basics of creating a portfolio, working with clients, and charging money from them. I worked 3 months for free with a client I reached out to on LinkedIn for experience who referred me to another client. I earned 4,000 rupees for a month with the help of this client, but we stopped working since she realized her love for writing and wanted to write herself once again. We ended on good terms. She loved my work, it had got nothing to do with that. That's it in terms of ROI. I paid 9,000 rupees for the course and received 4,000 rupees after 5 to 6 months of trial and error. Landed my first job after another 4 months at a social media agency through their hiring process. The freelancing course gave me a fair idea about how to get started, but when it came to the actual skill, I only learned it through writing online on my LinkedIn page or for other clients. I took up quite a lot of courses during this time related to content writing, social media marketing, personal branding, and entrepreneurship, all the while hoping for a new and exciting way to kickstart my journey. But that didn't really happen. I also took up this appointment setter course for 20,000 rupees once, which felt like a total sham. Too many technicalities and a questionable user experience. I got into it through a YouTube ad and wish I wasn't as gullible. Well, I paid around 10,000 rupees for some Facebook ads course, which was absolutely fake. This person had no website of their own, seemed too good to be true with their claims, and my gut feeling was to step away. But my fears gave in, and I bought the course from my savings, thinking I'll have something in my bank account after 3 months, as mentioned in the ad. Heart in mouth, पैरों के नीचे से ज़मीन खिसक गई for real because I had left my comfortable job for months at that point and my savings were drying up too. Anyway, we're alive, it's life. I learned my lesson and I'm moving on. I spent an exorbitant amount of money on a course that helps you become a breathwork coach. To be fair, I had tried their methods and personally loved it, but learning how to coach is a whole different ballgame. I realized I liked the practice, but there was no way I could assemble people in a room to give 1 hour of their day at a cost I wouldn't pay myself, and that's where it all ended. All in all, when it comes to the online learning world, I've had more misses than hits. And I was okay with that since I didn't have to think of survival money. I was still in college and didn't have to worry about things like rent, so I could afford to go through this route. The only thing that has genuinely worked for me is to first use all the free resources and have a bias for action. Working on my personal brand, working with a client taught me more about writing and freelancing than any course out there. I don't buy courses anymore unless I have worked on my part first. I know if I buy one, it will only be completed up to 10% and I'll get bored of it in no time. I'm yet to find something that includes accountability and a community learning experience in an area I truly wish to grow in. That would be exciting, but as of now, I've paused from buying anything. Now, coming to the two courses that actually changed my life, one was by Sadhguru, where he teaches inner engineering, and the other one was by Paramhans Yogananda, the best investment of my life, both in terms of time and money. I think the major difference in these courses and the rest was a mix of passion and instant results. I am very passionate about spirituality and I'm always looking for ways to grow, and I saw instant results by applying what was being taught in their courses. While all the other courses either needed a lot of time and effort from my side to get somewhere or weren't something I was genuinely interested in. I did those for earning more money, but that led me nowhere. While the spiritual courses still teach me a lot every day, and I've thoroughly enjoyed every moment of it without feeling bored for a single moment. So I'm pretty sure there's enough help out there, but my advice would be to only invest in stuff you know seems exciting to you and are brought for the purpose of and are bought for the purpose of learning. If you look at it as a means to earn more money and that's the first and the only thing on your mind, like it was for me, you're probably going to be disappointed because earning money from anywhere takes skill and patience on your end, and a course is just not enough. You need to be super motivated to put enough time and energy into all of it. I prefer using that time to work with clients and experiment with my brand with all the free resources available. When I've taken enough steps and then wish to use some additional help, that could be the right time to buy a course, in my opinion. Okay, there's some, while I was reading this entry, there's like, it isn't articulated well. So let me just repeat it again. Yeah, so I was just mentioning if I've taken enough steps मेरे end से, only then I buy a course now. Like ऐसा नहीं है कि पहले ही course ले लो. I go on to YouTube and search for methods to work around with it because there is enough resource available, and then I'll get to the dirty part of getting to the execution and doing all of that. उसके बाद मुझे प्रोसेस के बीच में कहीं प्रॉब्लम आ रही है तो I'll take up a course because that's when it makes the most sense. But वरना I think it's a waste of time and money. So, yeah, moving ahead. If you haven't done anything on your part and hope the course will serve as a magic shortcut, taking all your pain away, that's not going to happen. So, take action first, learn from YouTube and books for a month or two. And if you feel comfortable growing in a skill and see yourself doing it for at least a year, only then think of getting a high end course. If not, go for courses that connect with you on a deeper level. At least you'll put in the effort to get some results and enjoy your time doing it. So, yep, that's it from me. I hope it helps you. And yeah, if you made it this far, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.